I'm going to give you another sheet here. And this is about income tax.
Right.
Your state income tax is 13.3% at the highest number. I also did more digging. The top 1% of Californians pay 50% of that total income tax bill.
Yeah.
Fully half.
Roughly. Yeah.
That's redistribution of wealth, isn't it?
Well, it's progressive tax policy.
Now, look at yours, 13.3. What is Florida? What does that say? It says 0.
Well, it's factually untrue. It's not 0. They
have 0
no,
state income tax.
The top 1% pay. Look, here you're promoting. Sean,
is that a lie?
No. Here's what you're promoting. You're promoting regressive tax policy. We don't believe in regressive tax policy. You're promoting one component of entire tax system, the 1%. With all due respect, you and I may pay the 1%. The vast majority of people watching don't. You pay more taxes in states like Texas for the middle class than you do in states like California.
Right now,
hold on, no, this is important.
We have too many comparisons.
The American people don't know this. We have the highest tax rate for the 1%, but middle class families actually pay less than the majority of states in America in California. The question is, who are you for? So who are you fighting for?
I am for. I'm just wondering, because I have homes in Florida.
Yeah.
And
you pay a lot of property tax there. Double what you pay in California. I would think twice about that.
Except if you add the millionaire property tax that you just put in L.A. County.
Well, that's a transfer tax, and we didn't do that. That was done locally.
Transfer tax is like $500,000.
I don't know if you can even get house insurance down.
So you're telling me the loss of net population.
18 states, we were number 10.3%.
And this number here, 13.3%. Now, every Californian also...
We've had for a decade.
Okay.
For a decade.
But right, and you supported it for a decade.
The public actually initiated it. It was supported by the public.
But the point is, Florida has 0. The net population growth, per Florida is almost
1%.
Is almost 1,000 new people a day, and you're losing 800 people a day. Wait, here's my question: is this connected to that?
No, I respect your audience too much to let them be misled on this. Your audience doesn't live in that rarefied. No,
this is a lie.
You're manipulating some fundamental facts. You're omitting the fact that the vast majority of people do not live in the 1%. You're talking about the 1% tax.
1% pays half of it.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm talking about the American people don't live there. And the reality is when they live in Texas versus California, middle class pay more than they do in the state of California.
Texas is higher tax than Florida, that's for sure.
Yeah,
but your beef seems to be with Ron DeSantis.
No, well, man, we could talk about Abbott
the
for
kidnapper. We'll get into that in a little bit.
But, you know, here's my point.
Yeah.
We've had a progressive tax. I didn't establish the 13.3%. That was done before I even got here. I've opposed new increases in the top 1% tax. I oppose the statewide wealth tax. I've never been a profligate Democrat. I balance budgets. We make the hard choices. I'm a business guy starting 21
You have a deficit of $32 billion this year.
This state, we dominate in venture capital, innovation. We have the finest system of public higher education anywhere on planet Earth. We convey more talent than any place on the planet. This state, I mean, R&D, what did Tesla just do? They moved back into the state of California. Disney's moving their jobs back from Florida in the state of California. You didn't acknowledge per capita more Floridians coming back to California than Californians going to Florida.